Hi everybody, welcome to week 1 of college algebra. Let me show you about what's going to happen with week 1. Excuse me. So I'll have this published, but here's everything for week 1. I do have a couple more things to finish up. It's near the end, but the idea is go ahead and just click on chapter 1. This is going to explain the learning outcomes and tasks you'll be doing, kind of more for week 1, but also in chapter 1. And the importance of this is that when you're doing like your weekly important concepts or your chapter summaries, you can come back in here and be like, did I address these concepts? Do I know how to do these things? And then you can click next, go through the same thing for chapter 2. I did include chapter 1 and chapter 2 because in the unit 1 we are tested on both chapters. On this page, I wanted to give you some framework of how to stay on task for the course. This is purely a suggestion. So 1.1 and 1.2 are going to be done on June 8th as if we were in a face-to-face class. And so this is like working in that face-to-face class. But you can still spread things out. Either way, we're going to be moving a little fast. So it's a lot of material to get through. And then I have something for week 2. And we'll have our first test on the 18th. This is the information about chapter summaries, so I'll let you read that. I think it's going to be key to make sure that when you're coming across these assignments to really sit down and read it. If you do have any questions, you can go to discussions in the Q&A about the course. So, alright, so this is 1.1. This is where you'll be able to find the videos. So if you click that, you can just watch this video.
We're going to start this section by looking at something called a relation. A relation is not...
Some things I want to just make you aware of is I find it helpful at times to change the speed. And you also have the option for closed captioning. So the purpose of these videos is as if we were in that face-to-face classroom. I highly recommend and suggest having a notebook where you are pausing and stopping the video to copy down definitions, to work through the examples, to mark up your notes and be like, oh my goodness, I better ask Miss Sanford this question, and then to reach out and talk to me. But these videos that are here, there's another one. And so I think I created this one.
Hello everybody, I wanted to take a few moments to do examples of the different...
I don't think I was able to figure out how to... Oh, it is closed caption. That's great.
Quotients.
So, again, so this is just like what you would want to take notes on. Alright, and then if you click on here, 1.1, that's going to take you to the homework. And again, if this was a face-to-face classroom, I would have told my students to have like a homework notebook where you can just keep track of all your homework. And that way there, if you're like, oh my goodness, I have a question on 1.1 number 10, you can just reference that one thing. In these homework problems, some of the problems are pretty long. They have multiple parts. Let me just click on another one here. So this one wants to know the domain, and so make sure that you read how they want you to express the answer. And when you click there, there's like a little toolbar to help you. if you also get stuck, you can view all these things here. So you can do help me solve this, view an example, there's links to videos. If you click this, you can automatically email me the problem, and so I'll know which one you are working on. And when you do that, it's helpful to ask like a question, like, I'm not sure what to do with rational functions, or the square root is messing me up. How do I deal with that? So I ask a question so I know a basis of where to start to help you. And then you can make sure that like you check your answer, make sure that you click the save button so you can record all your work. And then just keep clicking next to go through them all. If you get it wrong, you should have the option to do like a similar exercise. Alright. Let me just go back to modules, leave. And so that's how you'll see 1.2. It's a little bit, there's less objectives there. And then you'll work through all this. Here's a quiz, and again, follow the directions. Here's another discussion that's based off the quiz, and then it gets back into the sections. So I guess the other thing I wanted to point out is, two more things. Let's go to MyLab and Mastering, and let's talk about where the ebook is and all that stuff. So here's the e-text. I think it's better to go to chapter contents, because then it's like more direct source. And section 1.3, I just clicked on 1.3, but there's also like more, nope, those were the same videos I put on the Canvas. But I wonder if they're the same for all of them. Why does it say 1.2? Anyways, there should be some helpful videos through there. You can click on this button and it'll take you to the e-text. Get flash, allow. And so now you're just like looking at the book. And so if you don't want to watch all those videos, you can just go straight into this section and read through this material here. Again, still taking notes, trying to write down the examples and understanding them. There's also links to videos here, other examples you can watch, or chances for you to try things on your own. So those links are user-friendly to play with. And so you can see a whole bunch of, you can just reference the book here. The other thing that's cool is if you need more practice, or you are not understanding and you're like, I just want to do more problems, you can still go to, I picked the longest section, you can still go to the homework section of the book and just look at those and reference those as well, including like the chapter summary and all that. And the other thing I wanted to end with is my student from Calc 1 last semester was talking to me about how he really wants to practice and hone his algebra and trig skills. And so I was offering him, like, maybe he can tutor and get paid. And he decided that, I just spoke with him, he decided that he wanted to still work with you for free, and just so that it can force him to practice and get better at this material. And so look out for an announcement from Maceo Powers. He plans to hold about office hours about twice a week for 2 hours. And it's just another great resource from somebody who had me in the face-to-face class and then went into that online transition. And he was also in calculus. And so it's always good to meet students in that higher level and to just talk to them and see what they're doing. So I hope that you're able to work with him. All right, it is late, and I hope everybody is excited as I am about this course, and I'm looking forward to meeting and working with everybody. All right, later.